They had these little microphones, right? So with, I don't know, but fast. It was 5 guys, 4 or 5 guys. And they start fighting. And the guy that I knocked out constantly, because he would wake up, right? And everything went good. But then I start realizing, wait a minute, these guys are going to come back up all the time. This is going to come to an end. I got to get the hell out of here.
So you're knocking them down. So you're hitting them. They're falling down. Everyone that's coming at you, you're knocking down. But you're realizing you got to get out of here.
I had to get out of there. They looked at me and they all stepped back. So I go, whoa, they can see I mean business, right? But behind me is the whole police force outside because there were windows. So they throw me in jail. And because apparently one of those bouncers was a cop. And I knocked him out, of course, also. But he never told me that he was a cop. Otherwise, I wouldn't have done that. Anyway, we're there. And this is actually a funny story. Because before this all happened, I'm talking to my wife. And I'm already tanked, right? And she says, why are you laughing? Why you have so much fun? I said, honey, I'm drunk. I'm having a lot of fun. She says, no, you're there with 2 Swedish blonde girls, huh? I said, honey, don't worry about it. You know me. If I'm drunk, I don't care about anything. Especially not that. I just want to have fun. So after 2 days, they allowed me to give my first phone call. And I'm calling my wife, and she's freaking out. I said, honey, you got to be, okay, relax. I say, I got some good and some bad news. What do you want to hear first? She says, the good news. I say, I didn't fuck 2 Swedish girls. She says the bad news that I'm in jail. You think this is fun? She's going to hate me for this story because every time she says, you should tell us. You know, it's not funny. I think that's a hell of a story. I love that. Right? You can't write
It's like a
it.
movie.